happened?
That's been crazy.
This girl is Raya, someone that Reggie had been doing streams with prior to going to streamer prom. And they were just having fun. A lot of people thought their chemistry was amazing on stream together, generating a lot of funny clips, and a lot of people tuning in now to see how their combos will go. Here a little flirty, some funny clips. Unfortunately, it wasn't all good vibe, because afterwards it seemed like everything was going well, everything was going fine, until Raya had posted something on her story. It was a promo that a lot of people do, which is just having people pay you to put something up on your Instagram story, or maybe even on a YouTube channel. Unfortunately for her, what she had posted on her Instagram story was a known Cash App scam. One of the things telling you, hey, if I send you $100, then you could get 1,000 back. Hey, if you send me
she did that one? That's crazy.
back. Anybody with a functioning frontal lobe would realize that's definitely fake, and using that is basically scamming your fans in order to get a quick bit of cash. And Reggie had a problem with that.
I'm telling her, you're the star. They want to see what your potential is. You feel me? So me telling her that, I'm thinking like, all right, she gonna use, go make a YouTube, start a business, business. She goes straight to the Cash App. First people that hit her up, she did. You feel me? I'm like, all right, I seen it. You feel me?
She getting like 30K followers off of it now.
So I can't tell her what to do anyway. She did a promo for them, and I understand that. And I'm the type that if I was posting like that, I just know how it would be looked at. So I feel like niggas should hold themselves to a certain standard. And this is not even just towards her. I think this is a general just message to, if you're posting that Cash App scam, you definitely a loser, gang. That's broke. Money is not that serious to scam your supporters, man. Because it's going to be a dumb that's going to click that, trying to be head over heels for a female. A nigga going to click that, and it's going to nigga day up. Y'all saying it's just promo. I understand that certain people won't understand, and that's just what it is. But to me, I want y'all to know, gang, like, I just feel like that's bottom of the barrel.
Reggie probably didn't know this at the time of making that response, but this was going to be the beginning of the
it
end
was
for
crazy,
him. After
crazy
doing that and simply
spiraling.
talking about why he's breaking it off with Raya, a lot of people sat there and were very confused because she just did a promo for an obvious scam. As I said, if I was to see something like that, even if I was younger, like 13 years old, I would hope I would have enough brain power to understand that that is just a scam.
But
a lot of
they
people
sent the
also
money
get
to
where
her?
Reggie's coming
Is
from.
what I'm
He doesn't even want to
wondering.
associate with somebody that would be fine having the potential of having their fans scammed. But since we are in a clipping era, it wasn't just Reggie saying this to his audience. Obviously, somebody was gonna clip this response and post it everywhere for multiple people to see. And one of those people just happened to be DDG. And somebody put it in his com, asked him about his thoughts about it, wanted his reaction to it, and what he said did not have Reggie happy.
She posted Cash App scams. She got paid for a promo. What's wrong with that? Hey, bro, I have no comment on that. If you dumb enough to click on the damn link and say, hey, bro, you give me $30, I give you $3 million back. That's your dumb ass fault, nigga. Like, what? It ain't smart. I'm just saying, bro. Like, if you dumb enough to click on the damn link that said, I be seeing them shits too. Tap in, bro. Credit card. Boom. You give me $100, I give you 1,000 back. Nigga, where the fuck does that logic come from? Like, obviously.
Why are we clicking Cash App scams?
When it comes to these promos, I would hope that anybody with common sense could see that no matter how much money you send to somebody,
we should not be clicking
going to
Cash App
10x,
scams. Y'all like to
triple X
click.
any of the money they give you. It only makes sense that somebody's putting this up just to get a quick bag. But I feel like a lot of people are also misunderstanding where Reggie is coming from in the first place, talking about things don't associate with that. He just feels like there are better ways to make money than having you potentially scam your audience, because there probably is going to be someone dumb enough to fall for that. And no matter what audience you have, no matter what audience you cultivate, just because they trust you, they're going to be like, oh, this might be an actual trustworthy thing. No matter how many times they can be told this is a scam, because they believe in you and will believe that you wouldn't scam them, they're actually going to fall for it, which is something he just doesn't want to promote or push. And I feel like that message didn't come across as to anybody, and just made it seem like he just doesn't want her to do promos, period, because that's kind of how it came off in DDG's response. And especially when Lil Rodney's son actually heard it, he got even more upset, telling DDG he might as well just stay out of his business because he's a grown man worried about somebody else.
Mind your business, bro. Mind your business, gang. Focus on that trash ass music, my nigga. You feel me? Mind your business. Nigga say anything.
That's so
Mind
crazy pretty funny. Mike
It's
called
not even
him
your
too.
beef. Mind your business, gang. You 40 years old, my nigga. I never heard a nigga say cut on that new DDG. I never heard a nigga say cut on that new DDG. I never heard a nigga say that. Mind your business, bro. Like, you're 30.
The reactions of
Cut
this
on that
clip,
new
honestly, I feel like was
DDG.
shared by a bunch of people, with them being confused why Reggie is being so hostile. I mean, it would be understandable. This is genuinely a private situation that happened. I get that it is something that happened between him and somebody else, but this is the age of the internet. We clip everything, and it's not like DDG went out of his way to find the clip. It's literally going to get sent to him. Like his clip right here of DDG's reaction got sent to Reggie. That's just what happens. These communities want to see people react to these situations, and they want to see what other people have to say. Now, people will hear that and be like, DDG could have just minded his own business, but in his head, he's probably thinking it's not that deep. Oh, I'm being told that she did Cash App scams. Oh, I mean, I haven't thought about promos. Let me say what I feel about promos. It's not something that he felt like would be taken that seriously to the point where Reggie would probably be upset. He didn't even make a full comment on the relationship. He just made a comment on that singular action that she did. I can still understand from Reggie's POV if he's just like, hey, you shouldn't be in this situation to begin with, so your opinion doesn't really matter. But at that same time, this is the internet. If you have a moment on the internet that a lot of people have controversy about or feel indifferent about, they're gonna send it to other creators just so that they can react to it to see what their opinion is. It's not like only DDG was the one to say something about this, it was other people as well.
And this is me keeping it a thou out, like a whole thou. She was just getting paid for promo. She just getting the guapanese, nigga. You wasn't gonna send her 2 bands? Let her get that promo cheese and go get your bitch back, man. Fuck this beef with you and DDG. Go get your bitch back and let her do her
You
promos,
might be right.
man. You feel some type of way about the promos, man? Just give her a little $1,000, man. Give her a little $1,000.
So this overall situation just confused me because Reggie is making it seem like it's an overall attack on him because DDG just reacted to a video that someone in his community put in his timeline or in his Discord or somewhere on Twitter for him to react to, and he gave his opinion like he normally does on every clip that might happen on Twitch from any creator. It's not like it's just him exclusively, and obviously with that response is going to come another reaction from DDG, starting a back and forth between the two that got a little bit unserious towards the end. But just in that initial response to what Reggie said, DDG is obviously gonna have to say something and literally tell him you don't want beef with DDG because he is the one that starts and ends it always.
It's not even your beef. Mind your business, gang.
I tell you this, nigga. I don't give a fuck about anything that you got going on, nigga. The clip got sent. I react to it just like everybody else. I don't give a damn if she scammed a million niggas. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what she did. I don't know your ex, nigga. I don't even know you for real. You feel me? Like, it's like, nigga, I really don't give a fuck. All I said was, if you dumb enough to click on the damn link when a nigga say you get money, like you get money, you send me this and that, then you get $1 million back. It is what it is. And then I was on your side afterwards. So I just say this, Reggie. I'm not the nigga you want to do this with. I don't give a fuck if niggas saying you trolling, whatever. I don't play like, cause I'ma keep going, bro. Like, I don't want to do it with you. You feel me? So just don't speak on it no more. We got mutual homies and shit. Woo woo. You feel me? But nigga, you a grown ass man. Like,
They do got the mutuals. What happened? What just happened? I was going through here now. No, I don't want that.
like you a little ass kid, bro. You a grown ass man. I'm not. You don't want to do this.
From here on out, it just seemed like Reggie wanted to burn bridges with literally everybody around him. Because after this clip came out and some more stuff DDG has said, Reggie made an entire YouTube video talking about addressing the situation, which he also did do live and then clipped it up a bit later. But a lot of the responses in that video seemed very ill-willed and just started even more drama with people that was unnecessary. Beginning with his response to DDG initial response to him.
I just got my first paycheck. What do I do now?
We can help with that.
I won my first tournament. So now what?
You can deposit that check
You a grown ass man, bro. Like, why you even worried about another man relationship? This is principle of situation. If your girl cheated on you, I'm not getting on here saying, oh my God, do y'all know that DDG and his girl got into a, I'm not doing that. So it's really just principle. But
That's not his
I
type
also
of
didn't have to say.
That's not his type of content though either. He not a reactor for real. He just be doing stuff. I don't know how else to put it. Reggie just be doing stuff.
Your music was ass, but you know what I'm saying? I did have to add a little bit of seasoning on the top because, hey, as a grown man though, sometimes you do gotta mind your business. I'm not gonna lie, gang. Me personally, I would've minded my business. That's me though. If a nigga think that him disagreeing with me on any topic is gonna make me go back on what I initially stood on, then that make me less of a person. Like, why am I not standing on what I'm saying? You feel me?
I understand what Reggie is saying, bro. He would like for people to mind their business and not talk about a situation, but he puts his business on the internet for everybody to react to and everybody to have an opinion on. So regardless of what he wants, he has to know what comes with putting his information on the internet does. As someone who quite literally makes a living off of not minding his business, I can tell you that once you put something on the internet, people don't care and take straight free reign. The person that he's literally talking about,
if it go on the internet, it's there forever. Forever. It's never going away. It is literally there forever. Oh, hey. You don't want to be out there. Don't put it on the internet.
Had a whole public trial about a serious situation on his son literally being taken from him, and a bunch of people are making videos and content as if it's not a serious situation. That's just what comes with putting information like this on the internet, is everybody's just going to take it as that, use it as entertainment, and not really care about how you feel about it, because at the end of the day, it's public knowledge that literally anybody could find. Not saying it's a good or bad thing, especially in certain situations, it definitely is a negative, but that's just what comes with it, and he already knows this because he literally does this on his own stream, reacting to clips of information that he didn't ask for and that people just wanted his opinion on. But it gets even worse because later in that same video, he starts talking about another person that he's cool with, that being Rod, who literally had the same sentiment as DDG that I showed you earlier, where he said that he doesn't understand why he's upset about the Cash App thing, because people should just have a frontal lobe and know not to do it.
Ain't we supposed to be homies, Rod? It's mind your business, gang. Word. Didn't the ball you have was... How many teams your ball play for, Rod? How many teams your ball play for, mud? Not gonna lie, gang. How many teams your ball play for, bro? I would have never went to prom with her. Never.
I made this whole situation even worse. It wasn't Reggie just crashing out on people that he already knew, like Rod, DDG. It was also other people that he just seemingly were upset at, because later on in that same stream, instead of just addressing those two people like Rod and everybody that was listening to him, he decided to go out and talk about FaZe for some reason. Specifically, Playboy Max, saying that his music is actually trash and terrible.
But my thing is, even with DDG, like DDG actually do numbers. So a nigga, even if a nigga say DDG is ass, a nigga can't say that he's the worst rapper. You feel me? DDG.
Do y'all listen to DDG?
No
Was the
cap.
album good? I'm old. I ain't listening to it.
DDG way over Max. I say that. Let's just be real. I don't know, gang. Like, I feel like I would burn that nigga DDG on the song. Niggas don't want to do that. I feel like I burn that nigga on the song. Any of these niggas, really. Any nigga want to go bar for bar or whatever niggas want to do. We can go song for song. I'll make a harder song than any of these niggas. But I'm just not going to be the nigga to take it there first. I want a nigga to diss me so we can get back.
It just felt like Reggie was crashing out every time he got on camera. It doesn't really matter who the person was. It was going to be a new person or something to say about them literally every single day. And with the amount of people he was dissing, obviously more and more people are going to react to the situation, which seems counterintuitive to what he wanted in the first place, which was for people to just leave him alone and mind their own business. But this crash out recently has just gotten more and more people to want to talk about it. Like when he dissed Playboy Max, someone in FaZe ended up responding and saying something. I'm not going to show the clip because it was pretty short, but just know that's the effect that this has on it, because this is drama and everybody reacts to
definitely
drama.
Been a ripple
and obviously
effect.
After that entire crash out, he couldn't just leave it there. He actually ended up booting his stream the very next day and just crashing out more and more on people. Now I'm only going to show some of the highlights of that because I feel like it just seems
Reggie
like he's
ain't burning
running in a
no,
circle,
like
just calling out
burning
random names, calling them bad, calling them this and that, but also a big clip that encompasses the entire stream. Basically him saying that he is not afraid of anybody in the streaming industry, and no matter how many people might tell him not to diss somebody, not to talk about somebody, he's going to, because they are not Thanos.
Ain't no nigga that nigga don't want beef with, bro. Fuck is the internet. Nigga don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas keep thinking y'all Thanos. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You niggas know.
Hey, that's a fire shirt, though. I like the shirt he got on. Shirt fire. I'm the best rapper.
Bro told me don't even do this, bro. Bro told me don't even do this. Bro told me don't even do this. DDG hit Kyle like, bro, can you tell your mans chill? Cause I'm finna go at him. Should've just went at me. Why you calling, bro? You niggas calling niggas on me. You niggas calling niggas on me. Bro, you calling around. You niggas. Y'all niggas. These the niggas
that's
y'all
crazy
too.
too.
Niggas calling niggas on me. Bro, get your mans. He wildin'. You a grown ass man. Y'all niggas teaming up. I'm popping. I don't care. Fuck all y'all niggas, bro. Fuck, my nigga. You only started streaming because your other careers, you know the real, my nigga. If you didn't start streaming, how well would that music be doing? DDG, that's my honest question. If you didn't start streaming, how well would that music be doing, bro? Like, none of you niggas is bigger than Big Bro. Consonant gonna always be bigger than you little niggas, bro.
Y'all gotta remember, this entire crash out, this entire saga started because DDG made a comment about something he posted on the internet between him and a girl that had a public relationship on the internet. And not even anything about the relationship, just about the fact that she did a promo and he disagreed with what Reggie thought about it. It didn't have to be something this serious. And in this video, I did mainly just focus on the parts with Reggie and DDG. Trust me, off of this one situation with this girl, he started beefing with Love Mike, he started beefing with Dove, he started beefing with Rod, he started beefing with a bunch of other streamers. But I just want to make this all-encompassing video focusing on his original crash out. Depending on how well this does, I might honestly just do a couple of parts and then put a compilation at the end of them based on every last crash out.
Mike
because this video would be like
situation
30 minutes to like
crazy.
an hour long if I truly sat here and deep dive every single thing that happened. But this is just a quick overview of the stuff that he's been doing in these past couple of days. Literally basically burning every single bridge and not seeming to care, really, because he has Clover Boys along with Kasina still on the side. That he feels like if he beats with anybody else, it won't really matter, which I feel like is pretty sad that he's willing to go and burn all of these bridges over something this dumb, and that's not truly that serious. Just a quick differences in opinions in all reality. But that's just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel about the situation, the best place to do would be the comment section.
I think it's crazy. The crash out over the Cash App, whatever you want to call it, is kind of like, I don't know, kind of crazy. But that's Lil Reggie, Lil Rodney's son, whatever y'all know him by, and his little beef with DDG. He do got, like, Mike done called him and said something to Funny Mike. So I don't know, but we gonna see. We gonna watch it.